Oh yeah, like the celebrity boxing matches that are popular now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard about it. I've
So
heard about
they've been talking like shit back and forth, and the dude Dillon Danis, he's talking shit about Logan Paul's
it.
fiance, like Nina Agdal. What I don't know how to say her last name, but apparently, like it's I guess they're showing pictures of her with other men, and it's the implication that she got a lot of bodies and shit. And at first, it was funny, like, just for the thing, but then after a while, I got a little cringe because it's like, I mean, it's between y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you bringing her into this is weird, but what I got from this, you know how, like, we've talked about how the expectations women have are just sort of just out of this world now?
Yep.
I think I found that for a lot of guys because it'll be some guy that's like no job, living in his mom's basement, saying, "Oh, my girl would never do that." Motherfucker, you ain't getting no girl. Like, you know,
That's
like,
why self-improvement is very important.
yeah. But it just, I just don't understand. Like, I understand not wanting to date somebody who's like been around like that, but Logan Paul is 28. If you around the age of 30 and you meet someone that's around the age of 30, you ain't meeting no virgin. Like,
I mean, possibly, but I mean, there are virgins that are 30-year-old females that, but they're usually most likely raised like, I don't know, maybe some Muslim or very religious like household or something. But
and
they're
if
out
that's
there. It's just rare today because we're so used to seeing like in other countries, we only see like USA views, but there's like a lot of other countries out there that still like raise like women and stuff to be wives and men to be like men. So
providers and stuff, yeah.
providers,
But
protectors. Yeah.
when you see that though, they're married at a young age. So it's
Oh yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. If you're meeting somebody and you're 30 and she's 30, one, she's single for a reason. She can probably say the same about you. It's or like she either is divorced. If that she's divorced, she may have a child. So you're either getting a single mother or you're getting somebody who's been dating her whole life because she hasn't settled down with anybody. Like, it's just a weird thing where so many people are like, "Ha, I would never date." I'm like, I mean, you ain't got a choice. She probably just ain't tell you all the men she been with. Like, you know, especially if she's a very attractive, like celebrity type. Like, yeah, she's been around. Like, what the hell they expect? Like, I it's just such a weird. I think it's a weird thing because I don't think people realize, like, bro, just because she say she ain't been with a lot of guys, don't mean she ain't been with a lot of guys, y'all.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like there's certain questions you can ask a girl if you're a smart guy, if you're smart, and there's like certain actions and things you can see in a female that can really show how promiscuous she is and how
Yeah,
hood she is and can be like I don't know, I'm a very observant person when it comes to like looking at like other people and trying to figure them out. So it's kind of like you might be able to fool a lot of guys, but like me personally, you wouldn't. But like I understand that most guys don't. They just kind of want the box and to
yeah.
be get on. They don't really care about all that stuff because they do anything for the box. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. Well, I should say most men probably wouldn't want to if they knew and if they could help it. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they would
yeah.
want to chase a female that has high body count because it's like kind of programmed in us not to want that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a girl,
I
like
know. It's like, yeah.
just for fun, not
Well,
to wipe up.
I would say in two, like I'm not getting in a relationship, whatever their relationship. The one red flag that I would see that just in that situation is the people that she's been with have a higher status. So it was that thing is like, oh, well, you're with me because of my money and status. If I was to lose this, you'll leave me. That's the only red flag that I would gather from that. But other than that, it's more like, I mean, shit, like it ain't like we just graduated high school, like you know, like shit. But
Yeah, even in high school, like girls be having high body counts. But I
yeah,
mean,
I
still,
know.
like, and she like, I don't know, she's like sloppy about it. If you're gonna like fuck a bunch of dudes, at least like don't talk about it and be all
Yeah,
like
yeah, like she's made
openly
statements like
hoish.
then like she gave head in a football stadium or something like
Yeah,
that. Like she was, yeah, yeah, that stuff. I'm like, you ain't gotta say all that. Like,
that's literally embarrassing for a guy. Like I would never want to take someone out like that and like she's just blabbering about how she did this and that. Like
yeah,
she ate a
yeah,
guy's ass. I think one of the videos she was like, "Oh, I sucked a guy off in like a football stadium full of
yeah,
people." I'm like, "What the hell?"
yeah, yeah. That's like, all right, that's TMI. Like, yeah, I feel you on that though. I do feel you on that.
Yeah, so like most guys, they wouldn't want that because like I mean, a lot of guys like our status and our like who we are as a person is like important to us, and that can literally get ruined by a female. I
Yeah,
think what is it? Even in the Bible, I think it's like Proverbs 31 chapter 3 or something like that. It's just like basically sum it up is like don't chase women because they're a destroyer of kings and they're very like they can be very manipulative. It says good things about them too, but
yeah, 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 yeah.
those
Just
are the good ones, like the wifey material type females. But there's other, you know, female's beauty can, I don't know, put a guy in a trance if you're not careful. Yeah, Logan Paul's girl is yeah, she's definitely a 304, which
yeah,
is
yeah. I
Poe.
know. I know.
So yeah.
I
Oh
know.
yeah. That is embarrassing. Like what with so much money, why would he do that? Like
It's just I thought it was just cringe though. Like obviously, yeah, I agree with you. I really thought though it was cringe. After a while, if I'm the Dillon Danis person, after you put that out, all right, I would keep going and then I'll go back to it if I got to. That's like his only thing now. Like, oh, ask your fiance. Oh, what about your fiance? It's
probably
like, all
because he
right,
knows
bro, like we get it. Like,
probably because it's well, it builds up like I guess they say like what like even negative type clout is like a good thing. So, and he probably knows it probably hurts Logan low key. Like, shit. I mean, if someone's calling my girl a hoe 24/7, I'd be pretty upset about it. Like,
I think
so
it
he's
does
probably doing it on
because
purpose to press his
it
button.
my whole thing about that stuff, if it didn't bother him, he really wouldn't even talk about it, you know. But when they ask him about it, he'll answer, "No, our relationship's actually stronger than ever." And we're doing like, "Yeah, you care, you
Yeah,
care." That you'd be
he's
like, "Bro,
trying
I
to
don't
be a.
care." Next question. You know, if you don't care, you'd be like, I don't give a fuck about that shit." But he's like, "No, and our relationship's strong." And okay, I got you,
He
bro.
just like it's like one of those things where they have the mask and it's happy, but behind the mask he's probably like
Yeah,
crying on the inside,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"My don't talk about my girl." Like, you put some
Especially,
ass,
I
but
don't even think he knew about all that shit that they bringing up. They didn't know about all that shit.
yeah, that's I don't know, that's crazy. Unless they have some type of open relationship, and even then, that's still wild, the stuff that comes out of her mouth, like
I think
open in public.
I think there was a
She wants
video.
the fame. There's no way she doesn't want fame. Like she wants the fame.
I think there's a video. I could have swore they said something like he had a video of her like having an orgasm. That dude Dylan Danis.
I wouldn't put it past them. Like they probably do. You can find everything. All those OnlyFans girls these days in our generation, they're doomed. When we're all
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in our
yeah.
40s,
Dylan
they're
Danis
doomed.
shares erotic video of Logan Paul's fiance aroused. Like, I'm not looking too deep into that, but yeah, I don't know. But shit, all these NBA players that's getting caught up with porn stars and shit. Yeah, I think whatever. It's getting to the point people with money they just want the fast, easy girl. Cause like the
Yeah,
Zion
females are
Williamson shit, and then the
master.
DeAndre Ayton stuff going on.
Yeah, females are master manipulators. Like God gave us like the physical strength. The God that gave them like the deceptive
Oh,
brain
yeah.
type. Yeah.
Most beef start over women.
Hmm?
Most beef start over women.
Yeah. That's probably I don't know, man. Like I said, Proverbs 31, chapter 3. Yep. Read that and you'll know.